What is going on, everyone? My name is Chris Vincelli. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to be speaking about the reasons why I moved to Florida. For those who've seen my previous videos, you would know that I've lived in other places in the United States. I've lived in North Carolina. I also lived briefly in California. And I've also lived in other places around the world. For example, Canada and Australia. And many of you have been asking me why I moved to Florida. And to be honest, I did have quite a few reasons to move down here. I've done a video on why living in Florida is the best. You can check that out right over here. It seems like a lot of people have been moving to Florida these days. So in this video, I'm going to be speaking about the 7 reasons why I moved down to Florida, and I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get into that right now. All right, so the first reason why I moved to Florida is because of its climate. Look, I'm not going to hide it. I hate cold weather. I hate ice and snow, and I despised growing up in Canada with those cold, dark and long winters. And the winters I lived through living in North Carolina also weren't that pleasant. I love the warmth. I love the idea of going out in nothing but your shorts, t-shirt, flip-flops, and sunglasses. And the climate in Florida is warm enough for you to pretty much do that all year round. The climate down here in South Florida is tropical, and most of Florida has a subtropical climate as well. That means that I can go to the beach pretty much any time of year. I can hop in my car, roll down the windows, and drive in pretty comfortable conditions. And I don't have to prepare myself to go outside by putting on boots, a jacket, scarf, hat, and gloves. So I love the heat. I love the tropical climate of South Florida, and much of Florida offers that exact same climate. In my opinion, the climate of Florida is ideal. The second reason why I moved to Florida is because there are just so many things to do here. I like to live a pretty active life, particularly in the outdoors, and I guess because of the weather, there are just so many outdoor activities that you can participate in. On any given day, I can go for a run outside, I can go paddleboarding, swimming, kayaking, boating, you name it. There's plenty of outdoor activities that you can do here in Florida. Florida is home to teams from every major pro sports league in North America. You got football teams, baseball teams, hockey teams, basketball teams. You even have Major League Soccer teams. And on top of that, you have events like the Super Bowl taking place in Florida pretty often. Speaking of events, there are numerous events that take place in Florida. Just to give you an example, like I mentioned earlier, the Super Bowl comes to Florida ever so often because of its ideal winter climate. You also have art and music festivals taking place, particularly here in South Florida. And there are plenty of conventions that take place down here as well. It's just a great state if you're looking for an active and busy life. I should also add that the nightlife of cities like Miami, Orlando, and Tampa are top notch. And there are plenty of other activities to do here too. For example, Florida's got some great theme parks. You got Disney World located just outside of Orlando, Florida. You got Universal Studios. You got SeaWorld. You also got the Kennedy Space Center located in Cape Canaveral. There are just so many unique things to do here in Florida. Another reason why Florida was so attractive to me was because of its proximity to other locations in the United States and around the world. Even though Florida is located in the extreme southeast of the United States, you're still a pretty short flight to other destinations across America. For example, with a flying time of 2 hours or less, you can get to places like Texas, New Orleans, Nashville, Atlanta, Washington, D.C. There are a bunch of places that you can travel to within the United States in a relatively short period of time. And then of course, Miami is located very close to countries in the Caribbean and Latin America. So a 2-hour flight from Miami could get me to places like Colombia, Mexico City, Costa Rica, and other islands in the Caribbean like Puerto Rico, St. Martin, and the Bahamas. Needless to say, traveling to and from Florida is very easy and very convenient. There are plenty of travel options to choose from, and as someone who loves to travel, that's a great thing for me. Okay, there are a few more points I want to go over, but before I do so, I do want to let you know that whether you've seen my content before or if this is the first time viewing one of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every single time I come out with other great and similar content. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and smash that like button. YouTube loves it when people like my videos. It helps with the algorithm. It helps grow my channel. So go ahead and smash that like button. And by the way, feel free to follow me on Instagram as well. All right, so the fourth reason why I moved to Florida is because Florida has no state income tax. That means that you can keep more of your hard-earned money and use that extra money to do whatever you want. You can use that extra money to invest. Invest in real estate, invest in the stock market, invest in yourself. You can use that money to buy a car. You can use it as a down payment for a home. You can even use that extra money to go on vacation. Let's be honest, taxes suck. Point being is you end up having more money in your pocket by living in Florida. I think that's an amazing thing about the state of Florida, and it's one of the reasons why many people are moving down here. In addition, Florida has a pretty affordable cost of living. The cost of living here in the state of Florida is right around the US average, which makes Florida a pretty affordable place to live in. Unlike the state of New York or the state of California, you can actually buy a pretty nice home here for a relatively affordable price. You don't need to be earning something like a six-figure income in order to live comfortably in Florida. Now, there are parts of the state that are a little more expensive. For example, Miami is a bit more of an expensive city, but in general, the state of Florida is a very affordable state to live in. And I think that level of affordability is a breath of fresh air for people coming in from states like California, New York, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. All right, and the sixth reason why I moved to Florida is for its people. Florida is a melting pot of people from all across America and around the world. You have many people from the northern parts of the United States, the Midwest, and even now the western parts of the United States moving to Florida, bringing in their own culture and ideas to this wonderful state. And of course, Florida is also home to many people from Latin America, the Caribbean, Europe, and the Middle East. People from all walks of life have come to Florida, and they've made this state the great state that it is. And I think it's this mix of cultures and ideas that has made this state a very attractive state to move to. And finally, the seventh and last reason why I moved to Florida is for its opportunities for growth and investment. I've spoken about this in the past, but I am a real estate investor. And with that in mind, I see a lot of opportunities to invest in real estate and grow my investments here in Florida. The opportunities at this point seem endless. There's a constant flow of people moving into Florida, and that means that there are gonna be plenty of investing opportunities for me in the future. I wanna be a part of that growth. I want to be a part of that opportunity. And I feel that Florida offers you opportunities that are second to none at this point. But what do you guys think? Have you considered moving to Florida? If so, why are you considering making the move? And for those of you who live in Florida, what brought you to Florida? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments in the comments section below. And like I said earlier, whether you've seen my content before or if this is the first time viewing one of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every single time I come out with other great and similar content. And if you haven't done so already, help me out and smash that like button. Like I said, it helps grow the channel. YouTube loves it when people like my videos. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So go ahead and smash that like button. Oh, and by the way, I'm also on Instagram, so feel free to follow me there as well. Thanks again, everyone. Talk to you soon.